All right, what's up, guys? My name is Zach, and today I'm going to do a solo podcast. It's not going to be that long, but I just wanted to update you guys. So, I don't think it's any secret. Mainly, what I'm going to be talking about is the whole COVID-19. What's been going on? What's been changing? What's been just going on in life in general, and so mainly how it's going to affect the channel, and things like that. And so I would love, one of the points of this podcast is to get your guys' feedback. Please leave a comment, what I can do, what kind of content you'd like to see, what I've put out recently that you've liked, what I've put out that you haven't liked, things of that nature. So obviously this is a global pandemic. And I haven't been making podcasts because I've been hesitant to do the whole Zoom route. I think I'm going to end up doing so. But I just kind of wanted to avoid that because I know the audio quality isn't great. And I know everyone right now is sort of doing a Zoom podcast, Discord podcast, audio podcast, things like that. I tried to stay away from it, but I think it's going to be inevitable that I might do a few, depending on how long this will all last. But things are definitely changing. I haven't filmed a car review in a month and a half, which honestly has been weighing on me a lot more than I thought it would. Because car reviews have always been work to me. I enjoy them. I thoroughly enjoy them. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do, but that's always kind of been the bread and butter of work. When I'm out filming, when I'm out driving a car and getting the shots and all that stuff, and someone will text me, call me, I tell them, hey, I'm at work. Hey, I'm at work. Like, this is my job. This is, what I'm doing. And so it's been weird to not have that sort of steady bread and butter. I didn't realize how much I missed. I just truly, genuinely missed, because I would go to the Toyota dealer Friday mornings, and it'd be a little chilly, and I'd get there at about 9 a.m. right as they open, and I'd talk to, the people that I work with there. I'd select the cars, maybe walk around the lot a little bit, pick out what cars I want to film, and things like that. And I didn't realize how much I missed that. It was not super normal, but it felt like normality to me, and I really missed that. And I miss meeting people, and I miss going out. And when I review a car, I also learn a lot about the person. More often than not, someone will say, "Oh, I got this car because my dad had one of these," or this is the first car I've ever worked on stuff, or bought this out of necessity, or even like secondary stories like, hey, I bought this off of a veteran who luckily was able to upgrade and, left this to me, or stuff like that. I love hearing those stories, and I love sort of listening to that and learning that. And I think genuinely I'm going to miss that. Oh, well, I do miss that from car reviews. But car reviews will return as soon as all of this is up, and as soon as I can do so safely. I know probably most likely, now that I say it, I know most likely I'm not going to get the disease. I know probably my friends and family won't get it. There's a high probability of no one getting it, or even the people around me don't get it, or the people around me get it and they don't have many symptoms, or it's just more of like a cold to them and they recover very quickly. I understand that that's very logically what's going to happen. It's just this big waiting game. However, I still don't feel comfortable just taking that chance. I do have very high-risk grandparents. They are in their late 80s, and I do help them every once in a while, and I go over there and I mow their lawn and help them out with things. And I don't want them to get sick because I wanted to review a 1995 Toyota, Camry or something like that. Nothing against Toyota Camrys, but what I mean is, like, I don't want, just because I want to do reviews again, I don't want to jump the gun and cause something that, could have gone without being caused. And so that's why I haven't been doing reviews and things like that. Now, an update on the RX-7. I have been working on the RX-7. I have most of episode 2 of Rotary Life filmed. However, I'm waiting on parts and tools to come in the mail, and Amazon keeps pushing the date. So that's not great. Not looking forward to that. Because I don't know when the stuff's going to get here, and I want to put out an episode as soon as possible for you guys. Been working on the gas tank, actually. I won't elaborate any further than that, but I've been working on the gas tank. That's going to be the big portion of episode 2. And so, yeah, I've just been refurbishing that and working on that. And that's been fun. It's been fun to have a genuine refurbishing smaller project. I know I'm refurbishing the RX-7 as a whole, but I actually put the gas I keep wanting to say station. That's why I keep stuttering. Gas tank on a table, and I've been grinding it and smoothing it and fixing it and all that stuff. So that's been really, really nice to do. But the RX-7 is moving forward. However, it's moving forward at a slower pace than, honestly, than I would like, and probably most of you would like. The reason for that is that I am in the market for a new car. My Pontiac G6, as you guys may know, has 193,000 miles on it, and I have been looking for alternatives. I really need to get a new car, something that I can cruise in, something that I can, and by cruise I mean, like I keep mentioning, my girlfriend goes to school out of state. Not right now, but when she is in session, she's out of state, and it's far. It's about 3.5 hours. So I have to have a car that can do that journey no problem. And the G6, I just got back from Lexington in March when I filmed those videos with Icon Garage and stuff like that. I drove the G6 down there, and it was fine. It made it, but it rattled and it shook a little bit more than I would have liked. Do I think it would make it down to Lexington and back again? Yes. A time after that, sure. But I think it's ending. I think it's coming to a close of reliability. I think that thing will run forever. I really do. I think that G6 will run forever, but I don't think it'll be reliable forever. And so I am looking at new cars, which I'm unfortunately going to have to put my money into. I will get something interesting, and I will get something that I can film videos about, maybe very basic videos. I don't think I'm going to get, obviously I'm not going to get like an RX-3 wagon, which is my dream rotary, but obviously I'm not going to get something like that, but I would like to get something interesting. Right now I'm looking at Lexus LS400s. 1UZ is pretty reliable, nice cruising, comfortable car, decent price range. I would want to look and get as low as miles as possible. And so when I do finally get a car, I will make a huge announcement on the channel. You guys will know what it is, and I'll give you all the info on it. I'll probably review it, and things like that. So the RX-7 is moving. The end point of this whole conversation is the RX-7 is moving, but it will be slightly slower because I don't want to put money into it right now, just because I have to kind of figure out my life stuff. I have to do big boy stuff. I gotta, put on my big boy pants and do that. So that will be a little bit slower. I might have a secondary income on the works, some sort of side work, which would help the RX-7 progress along. So I'm looking forward to that. The RX-7 actually isn't that far. It's just, I'm very hesitant to work alone because I don't want to screw something up that's irreversible. And so right now I can't have anyone over at the house. I can't see anyone. I haven't seen Adam or Steen or Chooch or Rod or Adrian or Matt or anyone in that whole group. Or I haven't even seen Caleb or John or Pasha. I haven't seen them in months. Probably, yeah, like 2 months, because right before all this happened, I was out of state. I was in Texas and then Kentucky and stuff like that. And then I had school. I was back at school for a week, and then it got canceled and all this happened. So I haven't seen my friends in probably coming up on 2 months, which has been hard. Very, very hard. Speaking of which, hopefully, Caleb did say that I am more than welcome to review the Rally Miyata when all this is over. So WRX Swap Miyata review will be coming up, which is very exciting. Also, thank you guys so much. I've gotten a lot of review offers during this downtime. I think people have been at home and sort of remembering it or whatever. Because I understand, offering your car for a kid to review. I keep saying kid, I'm 22. Offering a car for someone to review is very low on the list of things to do for most people. But I've gotten a lot of review offers. And so hopefully when this is over, when the quarantine is lifted, when the CDC says it's okay to start interacting again, hopefully we're going to hit the ground running. We're going to hit the ground running, absolutely taking off, which will be great. So yeah, a lot of interesting reviews. Like I've been saying in all of my viewer car videos, I have a notebook. It's every time someone offers a car, I've been writing it down. I've started a couple months ago. And so that's been great. And I think that's going to be good. And I'm interested, hopefully I have my eye on a car right now, but I don't want to say anything. A car to purchase that is interesting. It's very interesting. Like I said, LS400, but it's... And so I think that would be an interesting review too. But other than that, it's been hard. Like you guys have probably seen, I posted a couple ASMR videos. I think I did 2 of them, maybe. I like doing those just because I do actually use ASMR to calm down, to relax at the end of a day. After editing for 8+ hours, or like the gas tank I worked on for 5 hours and just got covered in rust. It's nice to just unwind. I can kind of take my mind off of things, and they're videos that you don't have to focus on. Like today I watched a video on YouTube about what's inside the Millennium Falcon, because I've been watching all the Star Wars movies with my girlfriend. That's been our quarantine thing. But like I had to think about it, and I had to think. With ASMR, you don't. So hopefully I will be making another ASMR video. You guys will see that somewhat soon. Next week, I do have a podcast coming out with my friend Ethan. We filmed that before Corona came down. It was, I believe, Thursday. No, it was Thursday the 12th, because Thursday the 12th is of March. That's when everything hit the fan. That's when my school deemed it canceled. That's when they canceled, I believe, the NBA. They canceled the NCAA, all that stuff. So yeah, that was a bad day. March 12th, I think, will go down as one of the weirdest days of my life, just because everything just stopped that day. And as of right now, which today is April 27th, I'm putting this out tomorrow. As of right now, it's still weird that way. It's still shut down. It's not back to normal, and it won't be back to normal for quite some time. Luckily enough, I don't have a job that requires a big crowd, and so I think going back to car reviews will be a lot quicker than we'll see the return of concerts, than we'll see the return of stand-up comedy. I love stand-up comedy. It's my favorite thing to go to. I don't think I'm going to see a stand-up show probably for the rest of the year. I don't think sitting in a dark club next to a stranger breathing on me, I don't see that happening for quite some time. So, but luckily, car reviews, you really only deal with one person. And luckily, or hopefully, their car is clean enough and they're clean enough. And the risk of me doing a car review is a lot lower than me going to a concert. Which is weird. I actually went to a concert right before Corona happened down in Lexington. I saw Zach Brown Band, which they played an Eminem song and Metallica song at the end, which was weird. Enter Sandman, and I forget the Eminem song. But it wasn't Eminem who rapped it, so that was kind of weird. Anyway, but yeah, so I've just been home. Oh, the other thing I've been putting out is the movie commentaries. I hope you guys have been liking those. I haven't tracked down the original Fast and Furious, but I would like to. I have 2 Fast, 2 Furious. I might have Tokyo Drift. I have Fast 5 and 7. So I'm going to be doing commentary tracks for all of those. For all of you guys who are stuck at home with Corona as well, maybe you can get some enjoyment out of rewatching some old classic car movies. If I can get my hands on it, why did I just blank? I'm so stupid. If I can get my hands on Ford vs. Ferrari, I love that movie. Loved that movie. I think it's the best car movie ever. Best racing movie for sure. I'm just looking at my rack of DVDs over there. But, yeah. So, the other thing about the channel is the fact that YouTube has taken a big hit monetarily. No one's paying for advertisements right now. And so I just want that to be, I just want you guys to know that, not because I don't really care that much about the money, even though this is my only job at the moment. I know that kind of sounds hypocritical. Like, obviously, yes, I am partially in it for the money because it keeps me going. I'm not a car enthusiast for the money. If you're a car enthusiast for the money, you're in the bad zone. But you know what I mean. This is my job. You know what I mean. And so I just want that to be known because a lot of YouTubers are probably freaking out right now. I live at home. I don't have many bills to pay, honestly, right now. And so I can take a big hit. I'm down a big percentage of revenue. 2 quarters. I mean, a big percentage of revenue. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right because I still have a roof over my head. I haven't moved out yet. I don't have a mortgage to pay. I don't have a car payment yet, although hopefully that'll change soon. I'll be all right. But I want you guys to know that because you might see a lot of YouTubers either putting out bad content or just forcing content or switching up their ways, morals, whatever. That's why. I was unaware of that. I thought I was just having a bad month, which 50% is a bad month. I mean, I've never had a month that bad. But I've talked to some other people who are in the business. And Doug DeMuro apparently put out a video, I haven't watched it yet, about it. And so if you see YouTubers acting strange, weird, changing, now getting Patreons, now starting a podcast, all that stuff, that's why. Mainly, all I'm worried about, I don't care. I know the money's going to rebound. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. The thing that I am worried about is retaining viewers. And so that's why I've been still trying to put out content at home. And so I've just been trying to, I just don't want to fall into the void of YouTube and have people say, oh, remember shooting cars? That was a fun channel while it lasted. I don't want that to happen. And so that's why I'm still trying to stay current, stay fluent. And also, just do stuff for the quarantine, like the ASMR videos. They calm me down. I hope they calm you down. I'd like to film more. Maybe I will film more. I don't know. Or the movie commentaries. They're just something fun to do during this quarantine while we just kind of have to ride this out. Hopefully, at least here in Illinois, they extended the stay-at-home order till May 30th, which is a long time. And they probably will extend it into June, maybe July. I don't know. But I think right now we just have to ride this out. I promise that at the end of all of this, we'll be back in action, 100%. A lot of people have been I almost said speculating that things are going to be vastly different. And I think they will. I think I'll always have, I've never been a big germaphobe. Luckily, my girlfriend always has been, so she's always had like hand sanitizer on her and all that stuff, so that's not super new to me. But I think me personally, I'm going to carry a hand sanitizer with me when I go film cars. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if I brought sanitizing wipes when I filmed a car. Just do the steering wheel, do the shift knob, and some of the buttons, and then go about my review. I think I think that's a real big possibility. People say the handshakes will go away. I don't know about that. I really don't know. But I think everyone's going to be a little bit more cautious now. Definitely when I go into stores, I'm going to try to stay away from people. Hand sanitizer after the stores. I think everyone's going to be more aware of germs. And so what that looks like for me is, like I mentioned, just, more sanitizing the wipes or sanitizing wipes in the cars. Maybe if someone is sick or doesn't feel well, cancel the review. Just cancel the review. I don't want to take the risk. If I'm not feeling well, if I have a cold or something of the sort, waiting even longer because when you're sick, you want to jump right in as soon as you feel better. Well, let's take a second and let's think about who it might affect. I might get the person who drives the car sick, but worst of all, I might get, maybe they live with their grandparents as well. Maybe they're, 80, 90, I don't want to get them sick because that's a lot more detrimental. Honestly, people my age, if we get the COVID, if we get coronavirus, we'll probably bounce back. It's very, very, very rare that people my age die of diseases like that. But I mean, even before all this, elderly people died of pneumonia, of the cold, of, just things, it becomes a lot bigger of a risk. And so I never really thought about that, honestly. And I think that's definitely going to be something that I think about now and sort of take into account the sort of butterfly effect that one dude allegedly ate a bat in Japan. Not Japan, China. Wow, I messed that up really, really bad. Someone ate a bat in China, and then now I can't go outside. So I think everyone's going to think about that a lot more. But things will return. Cars will bounce back. Oil's super cheap. Gas is super cheap. Filled up the G6 for the first time in a month and a half. I last got gas February. No, it was March 1st. I last got gas March 1st, and I filled it up April 21st. And it was $23 for a full tank. I mean, we're living in the... No, we're not living in a great time. But it's a great time for gas. So yeah, that's really all I can say for a Corona update. I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking with the channel. I'm not going to try to add more. I don't know any science stuff. I don't know when this is going to be over. I'm just trying to ride out the wave and enjoy cars while doing so. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. If you want to see content from me, I can't do car reviews, but maybe I can work something else out. More live streams. Do you want more live streams? Do you want more podcasts? Do you want more movie commentaries, less movie commentaries, more ASMR, less ASMR? A lot of people on the ASMR video were like, oh, this is creepy. I hate ASMR. That's fine. I don't care. That's your opinion. But stuff you want to see. I know everyone wants to see more rotary content, and I do too. I want to drive this car. But I can't make it work right now. I have stuff on back order that just isn't going to get here in time. So hopefully that changes. Hopefully something works out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like I said, I'll have another podcast out next Monday. I will have another judging people's cars for this coming Friday and the Friday after that, as well as hopefully I'll have a video for Wednesday. I don't know what it is right now. Hopefully it's Rotary Life. Hopefully if I get these parts in, I can throw them in immediately and call it an episode. But I don't know. Amazon literally just says we're experiencing delays when I hit track package. So I don't know. So a lot of uncertainty right now, but the one thing we can count, or you can count on, is that this channel will still have content. I'm still here for you. And please leave a comment. Please let me know how you're doing. Please let me know if you're staying safe and doing the whole social distancing and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care, guys.